The WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfella Sports TV. What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Man, here, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfella Sports TV, bro.
Hey, qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Hey, this is a 989 assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr. Shout out to Goodfella TV.
Tiger Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio, 140, and you watching Goodfella TV.
Shout out to my friends from Goodfella TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
All right, man. Weather talk heavy, real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. But yeah, let's get to it. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Shout out to the brother Dane Barry. Gonna be speaking about Cruz ducks Ryan Garcia. Rollie steps in. T.O. Big Tank to fight them. And the email Unification has a date between Ennis and Stanionis. I believe that is a bum bash of a fight. That's just my humble opinion on it. But apparently Cruz, for many reasons from behind the scenes that people did or didn't want to elaborate on, pulled out of the Ryan Garcia fight. It was said that he did not want to negotiate a fight, and he had a fight February 1st, which apparently it seemed like somebody already was negotiating a fight with him at that point, which made no sense. Then he came out and said that he just didn't want it. It wasn't enough money. The Saudis was paying him the same amount of money that they were paying for his February 1st fight. So they was paying him the same money that PBC was paying him. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't going for that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he wasn't going for that. So that's what it was being said. Some people said drug testing. Apparently Ryan and Cruz and Rollie is drug testing. So what it boiled down to is that, whatever reason Cruz didn't want to take the fight. Maybe it might be some reason of his own financially. Maybe some issues going on there as far as financially. But we do know we getting Rollie. And I thought just from looking at it, it was the weight, with the fight being at 100. With the fight being at 100 and being at 144 pounds, I just thought that was, too much of a weight jump for Cruz to make. But apparently they said it was a number of reasons. You hear from financials, from drug testing to, maybe it's just the business on that side of the street or whatever it may be. But apparently as of right now, they ain't fighting. So, obviously that was a fight that people look forward to. I really think like dragging Cruz up to 144 pounds. I really didn't think he had much of a chance to actually win that fight to begin with. Now, if they fought at 140, then I think he had a really, 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 really good chance to win that fight. Taking a guy that was a small guy, 135, and then, you know, turn him around and telling him to fight at 144 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I think that was a lot to ask. That was a lot to ask. So, but you know, nonetheless, it is what it is. So Cruz, whatever reason it was, and maybe he give his opinion. Most likely, it probably was financial. I really don't see the Saudis really penny pinching when it comes to. I don't really see them really penny pinching when it comes to Eastside Cruz. How much more money did Eastside Cruz actually want to get in the ring with Ryan Garcia? And then you historically don't see a lot of Hispanics go east. I mean, they got, you know, 4 West Coast guys, you know, Eastside Cruz or Rollie, whoever you want to throw in there. They have about 4 West Coast guys in the co-main event and the main event, all fighting. You know, they all fighting on the East Coast. So, like I said before, I don't know if, you know, Turkey Al Sheiks understands the terrain, or is it who he's brokering the deals out with these arenas? I mean, like taking Bud to LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really understand that. You know, and he probably got that coming to America, you know, type of he probably feel like, you know, LA or New York. So I think he's still really learning the market. I don't know who he really leaning on for his knowledge about the American market, but you know, from I'm looking at, I don't think it's too smart of a idea to have 4 West Coast guys and 2 heavyweights of African descent fighting in New York City. But then again, I feel like, you know, probably would do better in Houston. If we're being honest, a Nigerian, a Congolese guy, you know, and 4 West Coast guys. Houston is Southwest, you know what I'm saying? So Houston probably would have made more sense to New York, but then again, it is what it is. So they're gonna do New York City. I guess he figured that Ryan and Devin's already fought in New York, and maybe they can make their mark there. But New York is the media capital. You know, New York is the media capital. So, and hopefully we get a fight that starts on a prompt time for this card. It's on a Friday night. So that's another thing. It's Friday night. And I hear people, Coach Malachi, that white guy that called in, he's a great caller. I agree with him. Rollie is awkward, and I didn't see Rollie last fight, but Rollie is awkward, and Rollie can cause some problems for Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is not a great fighter. Devin Haney made that fight harder than what he had to make it, by going towards Ryan. All he had to do is box and stay on the outside. But when you let somebody get emotional in there and you bring emotion into the ring, that's what his corner should have been telling. Box, 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 box. When we tire him out, then we take him out. But if you sitting there with him, of course, you give him an opportunity. Kind of, I seen the video of Bomac in the interview, how they going to fight Bud. Of course, if you sit there, them guys like Ryan and Canelo, they got to be set to be able to throw. So if I sit there with them and I plant my feet and I'm sitting there with them, you give them an opportunity to win the fight. But if I'm constantly moving, feinting, keeping them off beat, keeping them off key, and I'm keeping them off balance, guess what? I know if they got a set, they got to land. But if I'm moving and just keeping them off balance, they can't land because they can't set. So, like I said, he sat in front of Ryan too much in that fight, regardless, and gave him an opportunity, Well, I give him that opportunity. And like I said before, Ryan ain't too much more of a step up from Rollie. And that ain't no big gap. What's different on them? Neither one of them got footwork. They both rely on the big left hook. Ryan Garcia, what's so funny is they call Devin Haney chinny, but Ryan Garcia got dropped by chicken noodle soup Luke Campbell. So Ryan ain't got the best of chins, and then all of a sudden how much longer we known Ryan Garcia to be on PEDs? The rumor been out there for years that he been on PEDs. That's the rumor. He been on PEDs for years, and he finally got caught. He finally got caught. We know they both had sparring. They both was in there thugging it out. So at the end of the day, for people to act like Ryan is this elite fighter, nobody believed in Ryan. I remember when Robert Garcia was just speaking about how no promoter wanted to sign Ryan coming out the amateurs because they didn't really think he was a real fighter. They didn't really believe in him being a real fighter. They thought he was a gimmick. And everything he's done this far up in his career has been not to be able to follow the rules. So this ain't no big gap. You know, he can lose this fight, especially, you know, if they test him and he's a clean fighter. Who knows how much the Pez helped him? Dan Bear, shout out to you again. Cyber, salute. Armin, salute. Anthony Ware says, I had Garcia Cruz taking the unification bout with Sabrina Matias 2024 higher purse demands, no issue. You know, neither one of them got a belt no more. So I ain't see him taking that fight either. That's too much weight. He said he wanted Tank money. Yep. Garcia Cruz earned just under $1 million to fight Tank Davis. Black Jericho, salute. He said Tank versus Ryan money. He said Rollie was catching him and sparring some years back. And that was sparring. That was some years ago. You know, that was some actual years ago. That was sparring. You know, this is now. But to be honest with you, I think this fight can go either way. Obviously, you favor Ryan Garcia. But I think, you know, people, you know, probably got to watch how Ryan Garcia conditioning look in this fight. Peds make it easier. Peds make it easier. Peds make it easier. So now what type of conditioning he got? Can he take the punch? You know, and Rollie, like I said, I didn't see Rollie last opponent, but Rollie got knocked out by Pawpaw. And that one Asian dude sent Pawpaw to that damn near to the upper room, I heard. So, yeah, man, I mean, it is what it is. It's an interesting fight. You know, the Cruz fight would have been interesting. Neither one of them motherfuckers use a hook, use a jab. And neither one of these dudes use a jab. So whoever uses a jab in this fight, whoever get caught first, they're probably going to lose. How do we know Rollie going to recover fighting a puncher after getting knocked out by Garcia Cruz? That's a great question. Ryan, what he going to look like without the pads? You know what I'm saying? This is a nigga who ain't been fucking testing all since he been on suspension. He ain't been testing, and nobody's still raising the antenna about him not testing leading up to this fight. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said, damn, you know, Ryan ain't even been testing. Nobody had anything to say. Ryan has not been tested. So he probably about to still reap the benefits of performance-enhancing drugs. Come on. And they acting like that's not an issue. Like I said before, Pez was just the issue when it comes to these ninjas' favorite fighters. That's it. He came from a crew of guys who got caught. Eddie Reynoso, a bunch of them dudes got popped hot. A bunch of them popped hot. So we don't know if he's gonna be a truly clean fighter come May 2nd. This motherfucker been juicing. He could have been juicing the whole time. He could have just proved that, hey, you know what? I wasn't no juicer. I'll take the drug test. I'll take it. I'll take it the year off. They probably would have tested him, 2-3 times while he was a year off. He passed the drug test, probably really ain't raising no antennas, but you ain't been tested the whole suspension. What's the point of the suspension? He be out a year, come back, fight a year, and not have to take one drug test. It was no precautions or provisions, to his drug test, which is crazy. There were no provisions to his drug test, his suspension. Just he didn't come back. Like, get out of here. Now the thing is, he going to the very same commission that suspended him. So if he get popped hot again, fighting under this particular commission, it may get interesting. It may get very, very interesting. So ultimately, only time will tell. Ultimately, only time will tell. Only time will tell. So, but as far as the fight, like I said before, I don't know where Rollie's mind is after getting knocked out. That's a great question. And where's Ryan's physical conditioning at? And how much was he getting benefited from the PEDs? I know people act like PEDs don't do nothing. Tell them niggas to go compete and become bodybuilders without using steroids and see what happens. So I don't know who gonna win this fight. I think it got a great backstory behind them sparring and all that type stuff, but it's two motherfuckers who can't box. Straight up and down. Neither one of them motherfuckers can box. Let's throw it on the floor. Neither one of them can box, but that is what it is.
You lost your mind? I guess we know you lost your damn mind.
They can't box, but yeah, let's talk about Teofimo. So Teofimo Lopez is out here telling Tank to fight everybody. They begging Tank Davis to come out and fight. He's scared to come outside. We stepping night and day. We stepping night and day. So they saying Tank Davis scared to come outside and shit. Hold on real quick. Bam. They said he's scared to come outside. So it says Teofimo Lopez to Gervonta Davis. Lose the ego, fight us. I don't think it's ego. This dude done hired new advisors. You know what I'm saying? He done hired new advisors. He done hired people to help take his career to the next level. He just needs to let go of the pride and ego. Just play business, bro. Said Teofimo to Fight Hub about whether Gervonta Davis could fight him and other fighters at 140. You really want to fight us? That's how you make it happen. We all want to fight each other. No, they don't. He don't want to fight y'all. It's not ego. It's not pride. It's a coward. He's a coward. He don't want to fight y'all. And y'all keep calling him out and keep begging to fight Tank, and y'all making Tank seem like the boogeyman. So he's got a false sense of being higher than you guys on he's feel like he's above y'all, and y'all keep calling him out and keep begging him to fight. I don't understand why they just don't take the approach of stop mentioning the motherfucker. Stop talking about him. Come on, do you all really want to see somebody fight that don't really want to defend themselves, who don't want to really get in there and fight? I don't want to see that. I'd rather not see it. So if they worry about just focus on their careers and possibly fighting each other, and fuck Tank. And if the time comes for y'all to fight Tank, you should make him take a lesser split. And if he ain't taking a lesser split, tell him to split like a banana split. Tell him to get the fuck out your face. That's what I'd tell him.
Ooh, you did.
Yeah, why sit there and keep begging a motherfucker who don't want to fight? You think I'm gonna keep asking it? If I'm a kid and I'm gonna keep asking for a kid to come outside and play, he don't want to come outside and play. Hell no, man. I'm gonna move on.
Get him out of here. You move him out of here.
Y'all making him seem like he this dominant. Y'all making him seem like he this dominant, this dominant top dude, man. And like he that dude like that. He not that dude like that. He not that dominant dude like that. So say what y'all want to say. He not him like that. But they making him seem like him. They making it seem like he's a guy in demand. He's not that guy in demand. He not that guy in demand. But y'all making it seem like that. But if y'all just focus on how y'all what y'all gotta do and how y'all rolling and how y'all fighting each other, and y'all just worry about y'all careers and ignore Gervonta Davis, guarantee you he'll come to the table and need y'all. If he come running, the deal better be in your favor. And if the deal ain't in your favor, you better walk away. Y'all empowering these dudes to think they above y'all and begging them, man, if a motherfucker don't want to fight, I'm gonna make a way. I don't need you. I'm gonna make a way. 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 But they begging him, oh man, he should fight us and he should put it ain't pride, nigga. They really think that shit is pride that got Tank mad. It ain't pride. he don't want to lose. He's scared that he gonna lose. He's scared that he gonna lose, man. So when I see shit like that and they begging him, y'all empowering him to do what he do. Stop mentioning him.
That nigga is guilty.
I ain't mean to do that. Y'all empower him to think he's something that he not, bro. Guaranteed, I would be ignoring Tank Davis, bro. I would be ignoring. He probably like, these niggas need me. You ever had a woman that needed you? Like, nigga, you got all the power in the world. A bitch begging you for some money or begging you for whatever. You empower. You that nigga in your mind. She needs you. So, like I said before, man, I just worry about my career, doing what I can control. They sit here and make Tank seem like this big superstar and all this. This nigga 30. He older than all y'all. I wouldn't even worry about it, bro. I wouldn't even worry about it. I'll just stick to T.O. If I'm T.O., I stick to wearing my wigs. He doing everything to boost his he's doing everything to boost his profile up, but he's just so goofy and corny. Like a nigga so desperate for attention and for traction, he putting on a wig. This motherfucker that diss black people, and nigga putting a wig on, hiring an advisor, and you still corny. You still ain't got no fans. It's nobody still fucking with you. Come on now.
I'm here for the crack.
You know, and you a bitch ass nigga.
3 times, some bitch ass niggas. 3 times.
Come on. Come on. He's an Asian dude was outboxing Paw that led to the KO. Okay, I ain't see it. Why Garcia pull out that fight overseas? Was they you can't? I don't know. I figured I know De La Hoya was someone he couldn't fight without Golden Boy basically get a piece. But De La Hoya, a greedy pantyhose wearing hoe. Yeah, De La Hoya, a greedy ass motherfucker. Neither can box well, so it's going to come down to who hit first. Yep. T.O. and them going to 147. Tank staying at 35. Yeah, T.O. Tank, man. Tank's a sassy sissy. Usually Keith Thurman. Yeah, I heard about that. You know, a guy that started at 150. Yeah, Keith Thurman, man. Fuck Keith Thurman. He's a bitch ass nigga too.
3 times, some bitch ass niggas. 3 times.
Roy hit Ryan and Rampage. Rollie already has knockout of the year. The press conference. The best trash talk. Yep. Both of them got knocked out before. One of them quit though. I heard Ryan pulled out of the Cruz fight because he didn't want a drug test. I heard that too. But he supposed to be drug tested for Rollie. Tank gets his rep because of Floyd. That might be true. I know some of it come from Floyd. Did some film study on Lamont. I won't be surprised if he's competitive for 12 rounds against Tank. Good luck with that. You wasted your life watching that bullshit. Tank ain't that guy, 40 plus. They can't get down 35, kiss it goodbye. Who knows? Tank might put some weight on too. He might have to fight at 40. I always thought Lamont was nice. He got almost half his fights above 30 threshold. I'm not a fan. But I wish him nothing but the best. Thurman not did in the dirt. Thurman is cooked. Thurman is done. He can't even make it through a fight camp no more, bro. Keith Thurman is cooked. Keith Thurman is cooked. He cooked. But yeah, it was T.O., man. I ain't gonna be long tonight. So let's talk about Socks Ennis. Let's talk about apparently they talking about Garcia Ennis and Stanionis fighting April 12th in the first well-known unification of email championships. So they unify email belts. I mean, nobody's talking about this. This is history right here. You know, unifying email belts, man. This has not been done in Philly before. Ennis and Stanionis unification nearly finalized for April 12th. And then apparently he's going into that 4-man tournament with Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, apparently, and Ryan Garcia. Okay, so apparently, you know, people saying I was lying when I said that the Haney's was gunning for Garcia Ennis. Now, you know, shout out to y'all.
3 times, some bitch ass niggas. 3 times.
Yeah, you can just do a Google search and see that. You could have picked that up, but they just like being in the comment section. Go call that hoe ass nigga that's always lying. Go call him a liar. Go fact check the lie.
belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
3 times, some bitch ass niggas. 3 times.
So yeah, once you go question him. So apparently, I mean, we'll see, man. I don't really care for this fight. Stanionis, it's gonna be a good action packed fight. Stanionis is a punching bag with T-Rex on with little short arms. Boots should probably get him out of there, right at the beginning of the championship rounds. If he go to distal Stanionis, that probably just show how tough Stanionis is. Or maybe it validates that Brian Norman Sr. says he ain't got no power. But this is a dude who Thomas Delorme easily outboxed and got out-robbed. Stanionis is not a good fighter, in my opinion. This is a average fighter at best, a solid C guy. Not a lot of power. Don't move his head. He's strong, though. He'll sit there and exchange with you. So Boots can get a fighter that sit right in front of him, don't move his head, who is stiff as a carton of milk. So I expect him to look good and people to be yelling, Boots, 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 Boots. Crawford can't beat him. He can't do this and do that. So, yep, he roll into that tournament. He'll be the favorite unless Stanionis give him some tough work or outmaneuver him. But he roll into that tournament. He'll be the favorite in that tournament by far. Because he'd be fighting Teofimo Lopez and Ryan and Devin is supposed to be fighting each other. So we'll see, man. But to be honest, I ain't really no fan of this fight. But I understand it. You want to unify. I mean, bring the email championships together. Captain Boots, he's our hero. He's going to take the email champs down to one of them.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Yeah, they're gonna be emailing it up tonight. This is for the AOL belt, unifying with the Hotmail belt. Damn. Come on, man. You got the email champions in the business tonight. Oh, how I'm killing it. I'm feeling this. You ain't even got to bring your real belts out. We the emails of the champions. Emails of the welterweight division. Brees is on the house.
Yeah, people acting like they went to heaven already. You know what I mean? Rappers and all that. Oh, he's in heaven looking down on us.
Yes.
You don't know what this motherfucker could have did?
Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. This is the world we living in. These niggas is unifying motherfucking email belts. They talking about Turkey putting a ring belt on for this. Turkey put the ring belt on. I'm done with this nigga.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Stanionis was gifted the belt and Boots was gifting the belt. Ricky salute unified email belts. Yeah, them niggas about to do the Vegeta Goku fuse with email belts. It's nasty work. 47 about to heat up. Yeah. Stanionis ain't fought in forever. Yeah, he fought on the Canelo and Berlanga card. He said they gotta let Norman in. Ain't letting no Norman in. Yeah, Daddy didn't take that deal. Eddie knew he was gonna get him on the back end. He knew he was gonna fuck Norman on the back end. Stanionis Strong will keep his hands up. What that mean? All Boots got to do is use ankles. Stanionis is ass. I watched it when I see Delorme, who was driving Uber, outbox you, that nigga ass. He can never outlive that. He said Stanionis got a lot of hype in the comments. That nigga trash. I think Delorme went out there and outpointed that motherfucker. Man, that nigga stiff. He fought in May. No, that motherfucker fought in September. Yeah, Stanionis fought until September. Nigga ass. Oh, nigga ass. He fought. No, my bad. He fought May. You're right. He fought in May. He fought on the Munguia card. He fought May. And before that, it was 2 years before he had fought before that. You know, he fought a motherfucker with 601, that Gabriel Mastery guy who robbed Michael Fox. That's what they said. I didn't see the fight. Crazy work. Crazy. He knocked Trayvon Marshall or whoever that is. Knocked that motherfucker clean out. He gonna be on Pro Box February 24th. That's in a few days. What's that? Friday versus guy 11-29-4. But Jesus Christ. Yeah, Man, Jesus, that motherfucker just straight up fighting tomato cans. He knocked out Justin. Everybody fucking Justin DeLoach over. Maybe beating the shit out of Justin DeLoach. That nigga gotta have like 10 losses. I don't even know how this nigga still competing, bruh. Everybody knocking out Justin DeLoach, man. They passing this nigga around like a fifth ENJ at a high school party. This nigga had a no contest with Luis Collazo. That nigga really lost to Thomas Lord. May pack this baby face, Charmin face ass nigga up. Nigga ass. I think Tio and Tank could beat Boots. Man, Tank can't even spell Boots. Y'all niggas be smoking crack. Nigga, Boots about to put Tio in the pine box. He about to put Tio in the fucking pine box. Push respect to if Karen can get Boots to run for stuff. Man, look here. Stanionis ain't Karen. He sit right in front of you like that Advil nigga that he fought, Avila, whatever you call it, Advil. He stand right in front of this nigga, man. He stand right in front of this nigga. You know, Circuit Chan was boxing and pivoting and right foot, left stump. Left foot, left stump. Cha-cha, real smooth. Talking about it's 5 degrees warmer tomorrow, 12 degrees. It's cold in the bitch right now. Stanionis got a solid jab, man. Wish the best for him. For what? For what, man? Fuck that nigga, man.
3 times from bitch ass niggas. 3 times.
Just let's get past. Yeah, Stanionis ass. Motherfucker trash in the motherfucker. Nigga, I probably get in there and last a round or two with him. That nigga stiff as hell. Nah, Boots would demolish them boys. He should. Nigga should. If he don't run through that tournament, they should make that nigga walk back to. They should make that nigga move to Delaware and walk. He promised that he had promised he start getting dropped. Yeah, Deloach used to be that nigga for a hot second. He said 47 is dangerous for them. It is. He said I'm trolling Boots with Wreck Tank. Man, Tank ass. Tank don't believe in Tank. Tank don't believe in Tank. Calvin don't believe in Tank. Kenny don't believe in Tank. They don't believe in Tank. Nigga, toy Tonka Tank. Shit nasty work. So they about to fuse email belts and shit is crazy, man. This nigga ain't got no facial hair. Come on, look at this nigga line up. You think he about to beat Boots? You think he about to beat Boots with that lineup? If Boots lose to him, man, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from him. He can't lose the first official welterweight email championship, Unification, Goku, Vegeta fusion. Come on, man, or Gold Trunks fusion. He can't do that, man. He can't do that. And when it's gonna be April 12th? Man, he should get, if he got any power, Stanionis to be out of there by 9 or 10. He got any power, Stanionis just sit there. Throw punches. He don't move his head. He's strong. He got a little pop, but who has he stopped? Motherfucker ain't stopped nobody. Can't even stop the ice cream truck from coming up the street. Oh, this motherfucker been 12. He been 12 3 times. I mean, come on. He stopped Justin DeLoach, Julio Cesar Sanchez. Who the fuck is that guy? Come on, man. I don't know.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come on, man. Jarner Gonzalez, that nigga ain't fought nobody. He robbed Thomas Delorme. Come on, man.
Get your hand out of my pocket! Get your hand out of my pocket, nigga!
Come on, he did beat Rashad Batuab. He fucked him up. I'll give him that. He probably ain't been back since. Yeah, he did. He was back 2 years ago. He was back almost over a year ago. In Russia. I go to Russia, I break you. I take your jewelry in Russia. Come on, man. Come on, get out of here. Babyface assassin, man. And they can't box like Church and Chan. Boo's about to send this nigga to that upper room. Come on, we know that. Come on. He said Boo's supposed to win a fight like this. He supposed to dominate. He supposed to dominate a fight like this, bro. He said Devin Haney may end up fighting against Boots. Could. He said they can do a fusion dance and they still won't beat Bud. Stanionis got a good left hook. Boots gonna have to watch out. Man, that slow ass left hook. Stanionis is a sturdy boy, but he has been dropped. Has he been dropped a bit? Man, he's strong. That motherfucker be getting hit, bro. You can easily outbox him. You go to his little Lithuanian body, let the air out the tires, then clip his ass. Boots don't stop him. He ain't got no power. Unlike Brian Norman Sr., Boots don't stop him. He ain't got no power. Real talk.
If I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble.
Yep. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear that. Y'all always trying to give excuses for Boots. They in the comments, why y'all hate Boots? Why y'all hating on Boots? Boots. Why you hating on Boots? Do his shirt say fraudulent lifestyle since 2000? No, I don't say that. Oh, I'm talking shit, man. If Boots get out jab, he shouldn't get out jab by a guy like this. You jab a guy, he set everything off your jab with a guy like this. You turn him, slip the uppercut. I heard New York fight Friday. He ain't fighting nobody. I ain't waking up to watch that bullshit. This nigga finding nobodies to fight. Go find somebody to fight. Go find a proper opponent. Boots should come to 54. I want to see how great he really. He ain't even showed how great he is at welterweight yet. He ain't even showed how great he is at welterweight. Come on. I thought it said fraudulent. It said I think it said turbulent. Let me see. Yeah, turbulent. I thought it said fraudulent. I said, damn, even he know he ain't shit. Come on, man. Like, damn. Jesus Christ.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Knew I ain't never fight nobody. His fans don't care. Well, I don't know. I don't think ain't nobody to fight till he fight Bam. I don't want to see him send Chocolito to that upper room. I don't want to see that. He fought Estrada. He was old. There really is nobody to fight other than when Bam get ready. He beat Fulton. He beat shit out of Fulton. Bolton Foundation, he didn't train proper. Fuck he was thinking. Did he not watch the highlights, nigga? Who was there at welterweight for Boots to fight? Nigga, Brian Norman. The great Stanionis. Boots is overrated. Why? Because he black? That's why you saying he overrated? You saying he overrated because he black? Man, I think you racist, bro.
Come on, get him out of here. You move him out of here.
Stanionis should go to Boots' body. Had him some problems cutting weight. Man, go to Stanionis' body. That pasty body. Shit like that. Shit that's inside of a goddamn. That's that shit that be on them cinnamon buns and shit. Go to that pasty ass body. Stanionis' ass. I don't think Boots over. I think he has a lot to prove. Yeah, he about to prove right on Stanionis' face. He about to prove right on Stanionis' face. He about to walk on that nigga face. He about to do the Philly cheesesteak special on his face. Norman also fight in April. Okay, shout out to Norman. What happened to the dude that knocked out Fondora? Who? Oh, Mendoza. Yeah, that nigga lost. He lost to Boca Choke, the dude who Virgil fought. Yeah, he got outboxed by Boca Chuck, the dude that Virgil straight up fucking robbed. Ain't nobody to fight it this way. I also thought Fulton was gonna do way better. They talking about well, he didn't train, he didn't take the fight seriously. Man, that nigga must not know watch who he was fighting. So, man, that nigga went over there, complained about the gloves, and got treated like a motherfucking scrub.
Who these niggas? I cried laughing when I
you know what I'm saying?
like we need to stay away from these niggas.
Boots versus Norman is a good fight, but I don't see that fight happening. Daddy said it's gonna happen. Mendoza got a fight happening. Talking about Brian Norman Sr. Yeah, that nigga lost. Boots needs to go for undisputed when Ryan and Haney enter the division. Norman versus Boots is a good fight for a Heisman night. Do Ortiz have a glass chin now? Who, Virgil Ortiz? I don't know. That was a good fight, though, I heard. I seen some of it. He said Mendoza fight in the next few weeks. He said that nigga lost. We ain't worried about him. Nigga done. Fulton got put up on the highlight reel and has been ghost ever since. And they got his money and they got a chain. You know what I'm saying? He fought. They had that nigga fighting on the prelim card. Y'all forgot. He was fighting on the prelims. Yeah, he just fought. He fighting Brandon Figueroa pretty soon in a rematch. They trying to set that nigga up. Because Al told him, no, go take that $3 million versus New York. Come keep taking these $100,000 paydays. Yeah, he fighting on the Morale and Benavidez card. He fought last September on the Canelo Munguia card, this time the Canelo Berlanga card. A lot of people said he lost that fight versus Carlos Castro. It was on the YouTube. That nigga on YouTube like me fighting the shit. Al Heyman put that nigga in the house, in the basement. Basement folding. He said Carmel fighting on the Tank card. Apparently, thought young dude was banned. Man, Tank just be talking. Tank be talking. Nigga's an emotional tweeter. I remember tweeter from Varsity Blues. I want to watch Varsity Blues. Y'all see Netflix? I got any questions to answer them now because I'm about to go. Y'all see Netflix hike the prices up again? $8 for the regular and $25. I'm like, man, I'm fire sticking, man. Fuck Netflix. Y'all ever notice on the price of don't nothing come down? Everything just go up. Nothing comes down. When they raise prices like that, nothing comes down. Do your rent ever come down? No matter how shitty your apartment is or how shitty your place is or lack of amenities. And Anton Dance made a good point. He said these apartments and places going to start charging HOA fees. Real talk. At some point, this shit got to stop. Everything going up and nothing coming down. Everything going up. Price of pencils and pens and chicken and cheese and the price of motherfucking socks. None of the prices coming down. For what? I don't get it. The quality ain't going up. The quality going down, but everything going up. It makes no sense, bro. That's a dangerous fight for Cool. It ain't cool what it is. He said, who you got folding or Figueroa? I'm pulling for folding for Figueroa. Did you hear? Yeah. I don't really care about Keith Thurman. I heard y'all keep bringing it up. Shout out to Gary Benson. Keith Thurman would probably not make it to that fight. I don't want to talk about Keith Thurman. He will not make it to that fight probably. Keith Thurman is done. That's capitalism. And they expect us to be making more money somehow. You know, and in the end, they charging people all these money for these cheap ass cars and this, and they ain't even giving niggas raises. They ain't even giving the farmers kickback raises. Go look at that story about that black man that's a farmer out in Colorado. Like, man, I kind of agree with Corey Holcomb. It's about time to lead this country, man. It's about time to get prepared to lead the country, man, because ain't nothing here. Now, all of a sudden, 20 years, 30 years later, they want to ban red dye that's been poisoning and making us sick. If Trump can't clean it up and get it right, ain't nobody going to come in to clean it up and get it right. At least get it started. The dummies got us all, battling with our women. Our birth rates are not on par to maintain a civilization over in America and a lot of developed countries. Like this shit, like it's at the end of the day, I don't get it. I don't understand it. The food making us sick, the school system, they don't, doing the kids dirty. They pushing single motherisms and all that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's one of the signs of a masculine woman is being a single mother. You don't get too much masculine in that, especially with multiple kids. That's masculinity right there. A bitch a single mother and she got tattoos all over her body, nigga. That's a nigga. That bitch tie her Timbs up like you tie your Timbs up, my nigga. Come on, man.
This is a sick Negro.
Come on, man. Bitch got more hair on her chin than you do, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Real talk. Two sides masculine woman. Got kids. Bitch got kids. She got tattoos all over her body. What more signs do you need, nigga? Money worth nothing out of that. Facts. Keith Thurman needs some money. He got married. Jake Paul and Logan Paul at the inauguration. I didn't even watch that shit, the inauguration, bro. I didn't really care to watch it, but I do know that they shouldn't have had it on Martin Luther King's birthday. I think that was sick.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Can't blame him for trying to get another bag if he still got it, but I think he washed. Keith. They voted Trump in. He already effing up the farms. That was already happening too. Go see what happened to the farms over there in Europe. Go read them stories about how they doing the farmers over in Europe. Been going on for at least over a year right now. That ain't just in America, Playboy. Go see what they doing to the farmers up there in Europe. They been beefing with their farmers. I remember last year reading at it. That's gonna raise the cost of groceries. Yep. And most of that food in there is fake. It's not going to stop because that's how they want it. That's something these Trump lovers have to understand. All you have to see is gentrification on middle classes. That's not even a Trump thing. That's not a Trump thing at all. That's not a Trump thing where they cutting the middle class out. He's a part of it, but the Democrats was doing the same thing. So that's not a Trump thing. When you cutting the middle class, that was done under the last few regimes. That's been, even before he was, Obama was doing shit like that. So that ain't a Trump thing. That's just a system thing. But he's going to bring the cost. He's going to bring the cost of living down. The question is can they maintain it? The cost of living is going to drop under him. But what's the kickback? What's the cost? What is it going to cost you? That's what you got to ask yourself. What is it going to cost you for that cost of living to come down? Every time you make a trade or you give up a concession or you make something like that, it's going to cost you something. Yeah, he going to drill pollution and all that type of stuff. It's going to cost you something. They going to drop. He going to do what he promised. They're going to drop the price. Some of this shit going to drop, but at what cost and how long? And if you drop something and you can't sustain the drop, guess what? It's going to jump up multiple times in value. So if he dropped, let's say I'm just talking about, I ain't saying he got price. Say he dropped the price of say the average car is 30,000. Just say he dropped the average price to 20,000, right? Of new cars. And that's not sustainable. Now the average cost of cars probably gonna go up to 45, 50,000. So you got to be able to sustain whatever he dropped. You got to be sustainable. Bro, Trump is going to send America into the dark ages. I don't think so. I think it need to go back to the dark ages. I really do think America need to go back to traditional values. I really do think it need to go back to that. It's too far left. That's the problem. Nobody is traditional no more. And last time you ate dinner with your immediate family that's in your household, your kids, your wife, whoever stand with y'all, the dog. Last time everybody was at the dinner table and talked about their day. Motherfuckers don't do traditional shit like that no more. Last time you had a real family reunion. They don't do that no more. Them niggas need to go back to the dark ages. That's what I think. I need to go back to tradition. They need to go back to not letting certain genders have rights and liberation. That way we won't have that many diseases going around. Need to go back to 2-parent households. I ain't saying they should go back to shotgun weddings, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying the best side chick is a single mother that actually likes you, saying, man, the masculine, bro. Masculine. He said, and go check that video I dropped with Dr. BOA in the community tab. We had Able MJG, or MJG is the tab. Go check that video out. Let you know anything Mus is a goofy doing. Yeah, he said that wasn't what it was. I don't know. Probably is. Let us know where you really stand at with it at. Y'all be trying to hide. Y'all be wanting these racists to hide. Let me know what it is. Democrats turning black women masculine. Why would any black men vote for? That's what I'm saying. It ain't no right or wrong. That's a rich thing, not a Trump thing. Yep. Trump ain't trying to cut the middle class out. It's just thing that's happening regardless. It's happened with Democrats in the public, and it's happening with the Republicans in office. Don't really matter. It's gonna happen. This should drive people closer together, but people so messed up, bro. Like, that's why a lot of dudes you see, they going overseas, bro. They start new families overseas. But Trump is rich. Of course he rich. Of course. But then again, if he about making America, traditional values, where else you gonna get it from? It ain't gonna be Democrats. Obama made us far left, and he started the far left shit for real. That's why people question the gender of his significant other. All that rainbow stuff that he put in office, dude. And they talking about Trump giving police officers immunity that they already fucking got. Don't forget, Obama signed a bunch of laws that protected blue people, the blue badge, the police officers. People don't talk about that. That's what I be talking about. You talking about apples to apples, nigga. When you talking about Democrats and Republicans, only difference is Republicans don't want to keep traditional men and women as the genders and the values. And that's what I agree with. That's what I agree with. But, you know, this population control is crazy. Y'all need to get into crypto. I do. I need to learn crypto. I really do. I would love for somebody to school me on crypto. I gotta find the time. TikTok, Google, Facebook CEOs are at the inaugurations. And now you got, you know, Mark Zuckerberg saying that he gonna tone down Facebook. Facebook is that Facebook Meta is one of the most anal shit ever. Like, they banned me over that Kamala picture or something about that strike, that community strike is for a whole year. Like, I'm about to get off Facebook. It's just weak, bro. Facebook is super weak. He's not gonna do anything to help black people. All he can really do is really think being bought out by billionaires who already don't pay. Billionaires don't pay. Rich people don't pay taxes. It's impossible to tax the average rich person. So it ain't nothing that he can do. Obama couldn't stop it. They can't tax them the way money works. So there's no really point of talking about that. There's nothing that he can do taxing people that work for themselves. So nobody's gonna do anything for black people. It's against the code. He gonna grant some niggas some clemency. He gonna give a couple dollars to some HBCUs, and that's about it. But he can't. What you expect him to do? He telling y'all now he gonna try to build that the mother can't claim the kids on taxes if the father paying child support. That should help a bunch of, not just black men, also help a bunch of y'all single baby daddies or y'all baby daddies out. Now you get the tax money. What else y'all want from him? Y'all should want him to do something just for black people because you already know that's not fucking happening. So why? But let's hope he do some things that bring traditional values back where men and women can be together. That's what I say. That's what will help the black community out. Burrow said he's ready to go to the UK to fight Ben. Ben fighting Conor Ben now. I mean, fighting Chris Eubanks. Car market need to crash. So yeah, they making these cars plastic and Tonka toys. Tonka toys build tougher than these cars. And that child support shit is crazy. Man, get a man a little bit more power. Let's hope he stop he banned that what's that marriage they banned in Florida? They banned a particular type of man, what was the name of it? Default marriage or whatever the hell it's called. Hope he do that. No, they form of tradition is subtract black. No, it's not. It's always been that. That's why I don't understand what y'all talking about. Subtract. That's always been that. Y'all acting like the Democrats ain't doing the same thing. They pushing the rainbow community on who? Black people. Subtract black. He said, no, bro, literally he has the richest man in the world next to him trying to make AI eliminate all jobs from jobs. So be it. Well, what can I do? That's kind of a hypocrisy right there because he's trying to take away Tesla cars. He's trying to take away what is them cars? Electric cars. So that don't make no sense. He's trying to undo the bill that Joe Biden did. I'm not worried about that. He told y'all him getting rid of the migrants gonna free up black jobs. And niggas, oh man, what's black jobs? The construction jobs. The jobs at the plants that's paying, they ain't got to pay a livable wage on. Those are black jobs, everyday jobs. We used to, see a black man be a brick mason. Used to see a black man in construction making good money. They paying them half the money. That's a fact. Y'all get too caught up in that's just the way it is. Democrats gonna try to subtract us. The Republicans gonna try to subtract us. It's all the same thing. But they can't survive without us. Trump child support policy might be a good thing for men. Most men gonna let their baby mama have it regardless. That's the thing about it. Niggas ain't really tripping over no tax money. And most of that money is just gonna go to back child support. That's all it is. It's gonna go to back child support. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, he need to focus on traditional values. Y'all focus on black and white. Ain't nobody, man, niggas can't even save niggas, man. Let me say that again. Niggas can't even save niggas.
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I
you know what I'm saying?
We need to stay away from these niggas.
Y'all be talking about, oh, they won't do nothing for black people. Won't even say black people. Black people won't stop turning the gun on black people. They mad at Snoop and Nelly and them. Man, get your money. Y'all ain't, most of them niggas ain't never bought a Snoop album. I used to upload my buy cryptos and 10 here. It'll hit me up, bro. DM me. What you willing to lose? I mean, I ain't investing or betting shit I ain't willing to lose. I'll let you know right now. I'll let learn how to work. Just DM me on Instagram or something. 704 Joe Salute. He said, I invest in the AI tool. Must. Yeah. I got Chat GPT. I ain't even used it. That shit just sitting on my phone. Trump invested $500 million in AI. Yeah, you know where it's going. You know where this shit going with AI. Like, nigga, they about to take over us. Robots gonna be whipping y'all goddamn grandkids. We know what it is. They making y'all cars out of carbon fiber instead of steel and metal. Some of the cars finna tip over from the gust of wind. I don't know the particulars, but they are cheap in plastic. He said no. He said he was trying to until he got bought out. Who's up there doing the healing sign? What's going on? Y'all missing Trump 6 months ago? It's not the same. Trump today, y'all going, man, it's the same. Like I said before, y'all too concerned, nigga. Like the y'all, if I'm gonna deal with a racist, just tell me straight up and down, you racist. Democrats did the same thing. I keep telling y'all, it's the same thing. Y'all like covert, not overt. It's just the same thing. At least I can see it happening. I can make an adjustment. I can pivot. Y'all, oh, he gonna do this the same. They doing the same thing. So you would rather them eliminate you through the rainbow community. At least Trump gonna bring some traditional values. I agree with a lot of stuff he said. Now, as far as the AI and the cars and all that, it is. What can I do other than prepare for the worst and get the fuck out of here? Ain't nothing that you can do. It ain't like slow death compared to a fast death. The speed of death of this country is both pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same. But if they gonna bring back values as far as two genders, he gonna change some marital law, some child support law. It's gonna make it easier on men. Even if he go back on his word of abortion and make it federal, not make it a state by state case, that's gonna make women think twice and be a little bit more sacred with their bodies. I'm with that. Whether or not all the women feel like they got the liberation to do whatever they want to do and sell cool. Kamala Harris, she locked more niggas up than Trump did. Trump freed niggas. Kamala locked niggas up. That was her specialty. She was locking parents up over their kids in school. That's all I'm saying, dog. Like, y'all, like I said, I'd rather deal with what I already know. I know Trump. He said HB1 visas is about to take all that. He literally ran to deporting everybody just to turn around and say we about to bring immigrants and protect. They ain't bringing them immigrants back. Guarantee you that. Some will stay. He already got them at the border, fucked up at the border. They got to turn back around. Them immigrants, man, he getting rid of them immigrants. You think they want to just eliminate niggas? You out your mind. They going to make sure them immigrants be gone. Now, you know, they got to pay a livable wage. Now, once again, shit might jump up. It's but like I said before, he ain't letting them immigrants. Some will stay the legal way. Most of them motherfuckers about to be. If it's up to him, they gone. Shit starting to seem like a TV show for real. Yeah, they both evil. AI might be the mark of the beast, man. Yeah, when they was in Wisconsin, they made them employees in Wisconsin like 5, 6, 10 years ago. Get them chips in their hand so they can log in and all that. Yeah. Black people won't be saved until we get rid of matriarchy. Black people won't get saved until black people say they self. Let me just say that. Stop turning the gun on they self. Stop blaming the white man for everything. Save yourself. It ain't Trump's fault. It ain't the Democrats' fault. They play a hard part, but it's our fault for not leaning on each other and tapping in with each other. We treat each other like the enemy. And that's a systematic thing that happened to us over here. But at some point, we got to wake up and see each other as allies. We don't see each other as allies, bro. When we start seeing each other as allies and see and build with each other and keep our money in our community, and that's going to start with us, giving us better, hold on. Oh yeah, let me get out of there. I gotta dip. Appreciate y'all, man. I gotta dip. Appreciate y'all. Peace.